fights, and what are you going to do against him? On the other side, you're going to have an OD who's more than likely going to have a pretty big chunk of farm. Who are you feeling coming out of the draft?
You know, as awkward as their lineup is, I'm actually liking EHOME.
That's kind of how I was feeling as well.
Because they're just so good at running at you. And honestly, sometimes that strategy, just running at the enemy team with an Aphotic Shield and a Terrorblade with a Meta and a Night Stalker, like, man, that is tough to stop. Like, sure, you got this Enigma, but you're putting a lot of emphasis on uh, that KP Enigma just getting some really nice black holes and controlling the fights at Midnight Pulse. Now, granted, if it does, go down that way and they kite out into these like black holes and stuff and no one interrupts it, it'll be great. But I feel like it's really hard for Mineski to play into this.
Um, well,
But
it's
we'll
just
find out.
I was looking at the. It's just an uncommon sword.
Oh, okay.
It
I
looks
haven't
cool
never
though.
seen
I
that
like it. I
before.
don't know. It has, dude. That's a really nice ambient effect for being uncommon.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. And already Monkey King, look at this. He really wants to get that middle ward. He didn't even buy his own items. He smokes, runs middle. Oh, neither of them saw each other. And the dire ward doesn't even see Moon right now. We'll see if he goes back up the hill or what he does. But that's crazy. Both of them so close to each other, but so far away.
So the good thing for Mineski here is like their offlane is really strong. It's Willow Enigma, and I'm on a level with you. Abaddon don't do shit to that lane. He pretty much just exists. I think he's actually just leaving already. I think he saw those heroes and he's like, nope, I'm out of here, bud, and he just runs all the way across the map. He does not want that matchup at all. He
Yeah.
really wants to be he wants to be against the Ember. That's like the ideal thing, because that way when he pops a flame guard and stuff, you can actually commit to fighting him.
And already, he is down here now. Abba just saying, what up? Treant's harassing out the Shadow Shaman, doing a ton of damage. They try to get one, they get one. He does end up going the Mist Coil first, and you see it. 120 damage for 50 mana. That is a damn good nuke at level 1.
Yeah, it's really good, but it also takes HP. Can't forget that.
True. Self-damage 75. A decent amount, especially when you don't have that much. This Abba has 3 tangos. He's a 5 position.
Yeah. This game is going to be wild one way or the other, Grant. I'm just letting you know right now. Who knows what the hell's going on?
Yeah, oh, and look at this. Innocence placed this sentry, but it's on the other side where they weren't scouting, so looks like both wards are going to go uncountered there. And Jinkyu gets a decent block, so already a little bit farther pushed on the dire side in the offlane here. But God, this Nature's Prophet, he's going to have a lot better game than the Nature's Prophet did last game. Look at this. The Rasta just can't even do anything.
I mean, he does have a really high damage cost nuke. You want to talk about mana efficiency. 140 damage for 95 mana is still quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Seems like a lot of level 1 nukes have been getting buffed, and those heroes are seeing more play, so something you can look at, especially, well, this game. So what do you do as the Abba? He is back in this lane. Are you literally just gonna heal Terrorblade and pull?
That's it. That's your existence against this lane. Like, it sucks because there's not really much to do, but it's really all you got. And they even warded the camp, so okay, he got the sentry already. He's good.
That's good. He will get the counter.
Surprised he didn't tango it. He's missing some HP.
So do I mean, this Abba, you peg him. Is he gonna be good in the mid game? Like, say we get to 20, even right, he's a 5. He's not gonna have items. What's his job gonna be? Just shield off stuns?
Well, shield off stuns, preemptively shield for like Night Stalker to go for a dive or something like that. Yeah. Like he offers quite a bit in the way of just being able to play aggressive, because his spells are really, really big heals. Like 120 heal for 1 point, 110 damage shield for 1 point. Like, those are value spells. It's just that his laning phase is not very good. So you're really relying on other heroes on your team to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and you're like an Omni, right?
Yeah.
You just put your spells on the guy, and you're like, just go carry me. Like, that's pretty much what Abaddon does.
And well, middle lane again, it is Monkey King versus OD. I believe we saw this the other way around last game, and currently 10-1 versus 9-3, so even, same as last time. And
yeah, I wouldn't expect too much to change.
Ajit, 11-2 on this Ember, having a pretty good time with the Nature's Prophet in his lane, just harassing out. You do see still a ton of regen on both offlaners on Dire, though, so you need to be careful about that. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet has nothing.
Yeah, he's got the old Orb of Corruption, or Bladestone, rather, I guess.
And, well, Abba goes for the pull, just can't even get it. Feeling pretty rough on this ABBA, man. I'll be honest. I kind of wanted to see it like own, and I'm looking at the gold lead already, Draskell, and it's above 1,000 before 3 minutes in.
Yeah, but they have a really good timing. Like EHOME, when they get their level 1, or sorry, first nighttime, 5 minutes in and stuff, and they can like TB the Night Stalker top. They can do all sorts of stuff. They can go for fights.
Okay. Is there who do you take? You're going into the late game. Are you taking a TB team here, or is this OD like the be all end all pick? Sorry, looks like bottom lane. Tian Ming is gonna die and gives first blood over to Ajit. Ooh, that's you do not want to give first blood to an Ember Spirit.
This is so this is how I see it. Like whenever I see heroes like Enigma and Hexspires and stuff, I always kind of think that their late game is going to be really strong, even if they are playing against something like a TB. Again, it's just going to be all about like how the fight actually happens. Yeah. So I think that Mineski can definitely hold their own in the late game. You know, we're talking like 30, 40 minutes. EHOME will probably have a bit easier of a time playing, but Mineski have options. You know, they still have Black Hole. Their OD's eventually going to get a Hex and stuff like that. It's just going to be who has the better start into the mid game. I feel that's really going to decide who wins.
Yeah. Well, looks like this. Oh, Abba needs to be careful. Febby very well could just solo kill him. If he saw how low he was, he doesn't actually have the Bramble, though. He's going to go for it. Is he going to deny himself on a creep? He's going to try. Nope, shield comes out, and he could deny himself. He doesn't have the mana, though. I lied. Does Febby die for this? Nah, he doesn't. Would you have dove for that, Draskell?
No way. But
you see he has no mana, no TP. I don't know. I'm greedy. Why not?
Because now he has to spend more time going back to base.
That's true. I guess if you're not like into the whole dominance thing, but this is gonna be another kill. Yeah, he just goes down. This top lane, dude, it feels like this ABBA might just be like a throwy type pick because they're just completely losing top lane because of it.
Yeah, and they picked it into an Enigma, which I thought was a bit strange. Or no, wait, did they pick Enigma after?
It was ABBA third. I believe Enigma was after. Yeah.
Okay, if it was after, then it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. It could be one of those picks that just kind of falls flat because right now Mineski
feels like it. It's 3K lead. Yeah, and it is. I mean, this TB's the lowest net worth core, right? 18 CS. A lot of those are small creeps as well, and he just doesn't have a lane partner. Honestly, God, this is sad. I'm actually sad watching this ABBA now. He just has a win place. They're gonna try to go in. Boundless Strike will come out. Ajit will get it procced on him. He has the Jingu though. Can jump back into the tree if he wants, but he's just gonna run back middle. Does give it a sorry, go on.
It's a 5-minute timing, right, for like the bounty runes and stuff, and like getting the first night, trying to make something happen with the Monkey King, and it's a nice idea because you know that your lanes are not going well. Like you have to know at this point.
Especially top. You assume your team's telling you, and he does leave middle alone though. That's the problem, right? It feels like this honestly could just be a 3-lane loss. It does feel like Night Stalker's doing pretty good though, so at least even bottom.
Yeah, the Night Stalker. And Tian Ming are gonna have to do a lot of work. Like they
are, yeah. This is
it's looking rough.
I mean, you guys are saying it's a 3K lead in 6 minutes. They are going to try to do some sort of push top. There's going to be the Windlace ABBA running in. Trees will get cut down by KP. ASD is here. The shields there doing a ton of damage. Jingu gets procced. What a trap there, though. Oh my goodness. Pilot does it again. Heals him up, but Pilot is he going to get the kill? He gets the right click. He does. He might get a double kill. He's going to try to proc that shield. It goes down. What a play by the Radiant. This is Draskell. We've been getting some game threes, but this one's looking rough.
I mean, last game was a bopping, right? We could be seeing another one.
And Mineski bopped him last game, and this game, they're feeling a little bit better, almost that VPS, game 1, whatever, into game 2 and 3 stomps. But
I was looking at a level 2 Abaddon with a Windlace, and I'm going, I just don't know.
It doesn't do anything. I mean, we can say it. It does not do anything. And top lane has been pretty much lost. TB trying to get to level 5. Enigma level 6. So the deny plus not having a lane partner, it feels rough. And he's their game winner, right? Like, TB needs to find some farm. Are you surprised he's not in the jungle?
I mean, he's going to have to move there. Like, he has the double Wraith Band, the boots. He gets level 5. I think you just leave, honestly. Because how about the Dominator on this Enigma? You can't, like, they can just run at you. It's very, very scary.
Look at that, I love it. Just cuts down the trees with the Midnight Pulse. Make sure they know if anyone's TP again. Earn already picked up here on Febby. Wand Urn on the Dark Willow. Bottom, the one lane EHOME's holding steady to. Night Stalker going for the drum next. It is nighttime for about 2 more minutes. Does he try to do something at the end here, or does he just stay in lane as Night Stalker?
I mean, he has Dark Ascension skills, so even if the nighttime ends, he'll be able to pop his ulti and just try to make something happen that way, I guess. It is a pretty big cooldown, but at this point, you're starting to get to the stage where it's like, okay,
we gotta do something.
Yeah, you're down 4K, and there hasn't been a tower killed yet. Like, all your lanes are losing, essentially, except for the NS lane, I guess.
Well, he is roaming around a little bit, looking in this jungle for anyone. Pilot die. Look at this positioning. He doesn't even care. He's a Nature's Prophet. He's just chilling. Summon some Treants, and
top lane.
They're going to try to go in. There's going to be a TP. There's going to be the Black Hole. Oh my goodness, they're so close to kill him. And Terrorblade goes down. He will finally get it. KP dies. They get Innocence, though. There goes Tian Ming as well. It's a 3-for-1. And Night Stalker has a nuke, not in time. Just off cooldown. And a successful first Black Hole there from the Radiant side. And a unsuccessful ulti from Night Stalker. As you said, it is a long cooldown.
Man, these lanes are way worse than even I thought they would be.
I know, they want to get this Hellbear. They do, 200 gold at least. It's on Innocence, it's on the Abba, still no boots. Ajit just farming by. He's probably having so much fun, right? You play a safe lane Ember, you probably expect to have a pretty rough lane, but he's 3rd highest net worth. He knows his other lanes are doing well. He's just happy.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good time. This is, you know, I thought that EHOME had some like crazy idea, and I was like backing like the idea of picking some weird stuff, and it would be cool to see them do well. But man, it just
the Abba, right? Queen of Pain, Mirana, those are heroes. Abaddon, yeah. I still don't know if Secret won that game. That's definitely going to be on the replay watch list. But from this game, it just feels like he just hasn't done anything, and he just doesn't have the toolkit to do it. He's flying out wards instead of boots as well. Oh, does not feel good. And look at this, he can't even, did he get the counter? He did, okay. They at least get the Radiant Ward in their jungle, which helps the TB out quite a bit.
Yeah, he needs a lot of room. And this is the other problem with, like, so when they picked TB, like, and you have this Monkey King and stuff, you're putting pressure on one of the heroes to make moves. Like, and it can't be TB. So if it's Monkey, and he's running around the map all over the place, and you have this OD sitting mid, just free farming, because his side lanes are doing great. He doesn't need to influence the game in any way. You can't just have everyone occupy the jungle. So that's why this lineup feels so bad, right? Because Monkey King doesn't have any items, and they don't have Shadow Shaman 6. Like, Tianming's, he got Tome, I guess, level 10, so he will hit 6 soonish. But like, something needs to happen for EHOME. The game cannot continue like this.
Yeah, and it feels like it might. It's 8K lead at 11 minutes. KP's even going for the Might. KP might have it a 12-minute Midas with the Helm of the Dominator already. That is insane amounts of farm. And look at that. Even through the... Did you just see that? It was a max damage Shadow Realm. It went through the shield and did 300 damage still. Oh, here we go. Big fight's coming. It is going to be Febby. He does get the Shadow Realm. He's going to try to TB. They find KP at least. They will get 1 kill here. And it is a pretty high net worth one, which is nice. Q gets it, but that does mean middle lane pretty much empty. They are going to find the Siege unit, Helm of the Dominator. Can they kill it? They can, but they won't get the gold for it, unfortunately.
I mean, mid and bottom are both being pressured though simultaneously. That's what, like 5 heroes basically that they just brought top. Pylai and Ajit getting bottom really low, forcing out a glyph, like you mentioned, Winch just farming away in mid.
There's just not much they can do. I mean, we're trying. With EHOME, they pretty much their game right now, it feels like, is Terrorblade, you farm. Please God, Night Stalker make some space.
Yeah. I'm just looking back to the Abaddon right now. He's level 4, he doesn't have boots. He's 12 minutes in.
He bought a Quelling Blade even. Hey, he's gonna get his boots here, I think. There it is, 500 gold.
Oh man, this is a struggle bus.
It really is. It really is. Meanwhile, elsewhere on the map, Ajit, he's just moved to middle now, pushing it out himself, getting some farm. Febby, Arcade Rune has both her ultimates. While we're slowed down, what do you think about something like that, right? Dark Willow's still a pretty new hero. What do you think about her having 2 ultimates?
Like,
I mean, just fundamentally in Dota. Like, it feels... It's strange, right?
It's a little bit different, yeah, because there's no other hero really that does that. But at the same time, since they do kind of have this internal shared cooldown or whatever, where you can't like pop both of them simultaneously.
Yeah.
And the rest of her skill sets, like, it's pretty good, but it doesn't really seem broken. Like Bedlam when it came out was busted because it did way too much damage.
Yeah.
But now that it like reined it in a bit, Terrorize is still like a really strong ability, but it doesn't necessarily bring damage to the fight. It's just a runaway mechanic. So I don't know. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Bottom. Silence pop by Jin Q. Oh my god, that sleight of fist damage. So much, and he's just dead. He will go down to Ajit here, who has his drums 1.6k. Farming up Monkey King. They're trying to bait out middle. They're like, yo, go on our Abaddon middle, please. And this Monkey King just forced to go back into the jungle here. Meanwhile, top never end. This is the guy. Treads. He's going Dragonlance next. Has the Ogre Axe, Ogre Club, whatever you want to call it. Level 8. But he needs more than that, and he needs more space. He is so scared to even farm that far away from his tower. Bottom.
Bot lane too?
Yeah, there will be the block here. Looks like it will be a nice kill. No, it won't. He's going to get out. Don't let him get away. If you're EHOME, you need this kill. Pilot Eye might even just suicide. Yep. He might just go try to give his own life. Ajit still just running. Pilot Eye, though, there's going to be a team. He's going to throw it out. There will be one fear on the Monkey King. He's just going to get brought down. Ulti from Moon with the Kaya. He is just so farmed. He had 20 stacks, by the way, before that. And Pilot Eye even gets out. Jin Q dead. It doesn't feel good. This is a massacre. And guess who's just top? Old KP. He's going to get a tower. More team gold.
Even with Midas, man.
Yep.
Jeez.
And he has 1k going Blink next. Honestly, this might be the most one-sided game I have watched in a good while. And it feels like it comes back to... I don't even want to... It feels bad saying one hero, but this Abaddon just lost him top, just straight up.
Yeah, I was really thinking that they were dodging the Enigma.
Yeah.
I thought that's why that he was, Innocence was running across the map, was because he knows that matchup is awful for him. Like, I guess the Enigma was just a hero that they couldn't deal with in the lane, like, no matter what they put there.
Yeah. And that's...
I mean, you could have put, like, Night Stalker, Shadow Shaman against that lane, and then did, like, TB, Abba versus the Ember and the Furion, and I think even that would have went better, because at least, TB has this really high base armor, you're a Stout Shield carrier, trees don't really bother you so much. Like, sure, maybe the Abba doesn't contribute a lot, but, man, top was just...
It was too bad.
Real bad.
Yeah, TB could not do anything, and the blocked pull, he did finally unblock it, but then Febby just played around with him, and we are looking maybe a... KP's chilling here by himself. He even shows himself he might just die. He's going to TP out immediately. Ooh, and look at that, actually. Tian Ming was right there. Ate through the tree, but couldn't quite find him. All right. TB into his triangle. He does get his level 10, has a Dragonlance. Looks like it's flying up top on the chicken, though.
I mean, it's something, but we've seen TBs at this stage in the game.
Yes, have mantas. And, well, bottom, Febby just farming up. The game slowed down, right? And I'm sure Radiant, they don't mind. They have to know how far ahead they are.
Like, I don't know. Did I just DC from Discord? Did I cut out there?
You weren't really talking, though.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry. I think it's my internet or something.
No, you're good. I was just talking anyways.
Okay. So I was mentioning the treant blocks in the camps in the woods. Like Pilot Eye had like treants in every single camp.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. That's nice.
Yeah, it's insane.
And look at that. They try to push a tier 1 top with the snakes. They can't even do that bottom. Febby's almost taking a tier 2 tower by himself. Moon aggressively farming. He has an ulti. Is there a chance he just blows someone up, or do you think he saves it for an actual team fight?
I mean, at this point, he's super far ahead. Why not?
I would love to see him just blink ulti someone. And he's thinking about it. Whoa! That's real. I wonder if they know that's real.
Yeah, they know.
They have to.
I think we just kill him with ulti.
That's what I thought. Well, that's why I thought they didn't think it was real.
He soloed him anyway. He literally didn't even need his help.
Yeah, this hero seems to be pretty good, Draskell, especially when you're ahead. And look at this. They find the Monkey King, too. He's going to jump up, hit him up. Will he get the Jingu in time? He has a Shrine as well. We're actually going to miss the Rasta dying. They're going to try to shield him up. OD's here. He has the ult. He doesn't even want to use it. They put under one. And Abba, I believe you're just dead as well. I don't know what else there is to say about this game, Draskell. If you got anything to say...
More than 1,000 GPM a minute lead. I mean, even if they had laned like I said, I don't know if the game would have really had that different of a look.
This is a slaughter. Mineski, and you said yesterday you were excited to watch them play more, even though they lost, because you enjoy their drafts, you enjoy their play, and they're here. Guess what? They're one of the top 8 teams going to winners bracket if they win this. Obviously, it's looking good.
I mean, if they don't win, Grant,
then I would consider them a bottom 2 team. This is a pretty unthrowable game, it feels like. And, yeah, look at Febby. Nothing to stop his Shadow Realm. He's gone.
God, he's got a Vessel and like half of a Force Staff as a 4-position Willow at this stage in the game.
Yeah, even Nature's probably looking. Pilot dies actually at the 100 gold beyond. That's the biggest thing. The supports are over, what, a combined 7,000 net worth. Top, by the way, Jin Q. One more stun from the Enigma. No, won't come out. 7,000 net worth between the supports. That is not good.
Yeah, this is... What can you say? It's actually hilarious that they have the exact same net worth on the Willow and the Prophet.
Yeah, literally the exact same. This is freaking me out. All right, Draskell, are you looking to get lunch after this? What are you going for?
Ooh, I might go for some food and a nap, dude. I've been up since 4:30. I got like no sleep.
I'm napping for sure. Anything in mind? I might go get pho. Pho sounds good.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat actually. It's one of those days where nothing like really stands out in your mind. You just kind of have one of those days where it's like, man, any food would be great. It just doesn't matter. Just give me something.
Nourishment, please.
Yeah.
And they do
Put it in my body.
Yeah. They scan out KP. Oh no. But he's already gone. They will get at least the 200 gold from the Ice Ogre, but that's Dark Ascension down.
Yeah, that's a long cooldown as well.
Dude, it's almost as long as Black Hole. All right, let's see. 140 seconds, Black Hole. 200. Okay, not quite, but
yeah, Black Hole's a little bit longer, but it's Night Stalker's in a weird place for me right now because I feel like he definitely is pickable.
Yeah.
But he's so close to like one buff, just sending him back to where he was before, where for like 4 patches in a row he was just picked first every game.
And I'm with like that hero. I love watching him in pub. Oh shit! I was Never End almost gets it up. Tianming just dies in the river going for a rune. Oh shit! Might go for a solo kill here. He's thinking about it. He's actually just chasing him down. Oh, is he gonna get hit? Oh, I thought he was gonna get hit by the Ancient Prowler. Innocence is here. His ult just gets popped from one sleight of fist with 2 lightning procs.
Yeah, this is
I
I don't know what like the record is for a lead at a time in a game, but I do know that over 1,000 GPM per minute lead is insanely rare.
At 20 minutes especially, right? That is nuts. And it might be falling off here. Nope, they get to 22k, so they at least have another minute. Top lane, they're looking for a kill. Jin Q will get healed up a little from Innocence. He just goes down. How much intelligence stolen? 20 again. Still, he has level 3 ulti at 20 minutes ready to go.
And he's got a BKB and a Kaya with a blink.
What the hell? 14,000. He's more farmed than the next 2 on Dire combined. Yep. 1,300. That is I would suggest you rewatch this game. I want to watch Moon just farm this game. I want to see, like, you know, when you have an OD who doesn't have to go, like, help anyone out. Bottom lane, pardon me. We do watch the kills happen. It's just 2 EHOME players dying.
Oh, God, the tip's coming out, dude.
And that's rare.
Mineski are feeling themselves right now.
They are. Wouldn't you be? I don't own Dota Plus, so I guess I couldn't tip.
Yeah, I mean, you understand, you know. You're feeling
what's Debbie doing?
Debbie's just going to TP away from their tier 4s, because why the hell not?
He even wasted a Spirit Vessel, though. They're just feeling themselves. They know. I think we know. I think even the fans at home know. Even the Reddit watchers kind of know this game's over.
I like how you put those below everyone else.
I mean, I would take a Twitch viewer over a Reddit person. That's how depressing it is. Yule's up on the Embers, so he went back for it. We've been seeing, like, pretty aggressive Embers lately, but he's getting a Yule's this time. Do you just get it for, like, the Night Stalker, or...?
I mean, it doesn't really do much against NS unless you cast it on him, I guess. Okay. It's an AoE silence, right?
Yeah.
So you just come back down, you're still silenced. But if you put it on him, I guess you could just run away.
Well, we're going to watch them try to defend their base. Shield goes out. Innocence already ult popped again. And okay. Moon just kills him off. 32 in. Are we going to see him just save up?
Someone.
Yeah, he's going to one-shot someone in the fountain, I feel like. There's going to be another kill. He goes down. It is a 30,000 gold net worth lead. Here we go. Monkey Kid gets an ulti off. He jumps away. And they're looking on the back. Oh, I missed it. Gosh darn it. Oh, well. Watching on the backside, they're looking for Jinkyu. Good game called. We'll see what they ended at. Is this going to be 32,000 gold? Draskell, we might have witnessed history right now.
This is the biggest beatdown I think I've ever seen.
Dude,
this was bad.
And it's not even the fact it was this big of a beatdown. It's the fact it was this big of a beatdown at a major. Like, these are top 16 teams, no doubt in my mind, both Mineski and EHOME. And you get this one-sided of a match, that's mind-blowing to me.
I mean, the stars align sometimes. You know, you pick some unorthodox heroes, you don't get the correct lanes that maybe you wanted. I guess, no, but EHOME wanted those lanes. That's the part that blows my